Steele. Coach, would you make some opening remarks?
Hard fought game. Like I said before, Arizona has no quit in them. So hats off to them because they won the second half of the football game. But I do like the way that we won the line of scrimmage tonight. Even on defense, we stopped the run. On offense, we ran the ball. So that was a great feeling. To get back to SC ways as far as the way we run the ball and stop the run. But it was still way too many mistakes. I look at this and I see 9 penalties for 100 yards. That's unacceptable, especially because most of those, 7 of them happened in the second half when we are trying to run the football. We are trying to make sure we sustain a lead, right? And at the same time, we're way too many explosive plays. So fortunate enough for us that we go back to work tomorrow. It's not a Sunday off this week. Sunday, we go right back to work. So I'm looking forward to that tomorrow.
Is there an update yet on Drake London?
Well, until everything gets done, but Drake will be out right now. Until everything is settled, so we'll see where he's at.
Keaontay and Chris, what was it like emotionally when Drake went down? I know Chris, you practiced against him all season. Keaontay, you guys have been on the same offense. What was it like for you guys when that happened?
Personally, Drake's a competitor, somebody that I genuinely care about and look up to, really, not what to say look up to, but I look at him as a leader on the team. And, obviously I compete with him every single day, so to see a player like that go down, especially when he's having the year that he's having, it never looks good. And it kind of just gave me more juice, if anything, made me want to go out there and make some plays, not only for the team, but, for my guy that just went down too.
Donte, is there a fear that the injury is season ending?
It's always a fear until somebody goes down and you see them go ahead and get the air cast and everything goes. So that is a fear. At the same time, we have a lot of guys in this locker room that, like I said, they fought hard tonight and they'll continue to fight no matter what.
Was it his knee or his ankle? Or
his ankle.
Yeah.
Donte, this is I think the 3rd game in a row where the offense is only able to put up a field goal, cumulative, in the last 3 games. What's going on with the offense second half?
Well, tonight it was the penalties. You see explosive plays and you see us break long runs, but you see all of a sudden they get called back. At the same time, our offense wasn't about passing the ball and that it was about sustaining the lead. And if you all of a sudden you take some of those penalties off, it'd be completely different where we would have been placed and then on the field. So that's about us making sure we correct it, especially when most of them happen behind the ball.
Donte, what was the thought process behind having Jackson lead the offense after Arizona cut the lead to 7 in the 4th quarter?
It was already planned for him to come in at that moment in time in the game. So it was already planned that he was going to play the 4th quarter, and he went out there and he did that.
Was there any thought, just with how close the game was, to give it to, break from the plan and go with a more experienced quarterback in that situation?
No, because we have confidence in both of them.
Donte, when did you guys finalize the plan to have Jackson come in early today?
We finalized the plan the day it got cleared.
When did you get cleared?
Tuesday.
Is the expectation you'll continue splitting between the two going forward?
We'll continue to do what we need to do to win the football game. So that's what we felt that we need to do to beat Arizona. So we'll look at the game plan and see what we need to do to beat Arizona State.
Overall, how'd you feel it worked, the 2-quarterback system?
Both of them had good days. Both of them was efficient. So you see 15 for 21, 12 for 18. Both of them passed the ball. Both of them scored touchdowns. The offense moved with both of them in the huddle. So, both of them made little small mistakes that they'll continue to clean up. So, we was efficient with both. Still at the end of the day, we put up 41 points. So no matter how you look at it.
Coach, what's your assessment of the secondary?
Way too many explosive plays tonight. But at the same time, they did some things schematically that caused issues with some of their routes and some of their concepts. And credit because we start fixing some things also, and then they go to something else. They use their personnel really, really well as far as the things they did. They have a wildcat quarterback, and he came in there today, and he passed the ball around also. Where in past games he hasn't. So credit to them. They made adjustments. We made adjustments. So we just continued to battle. But sometimes it was 2 or 3 way too many explosive plays tonight.
Keaontay, this is the 2nd game in a row that you've rushed for more than 20 times. What's the mindset going into a game? As you get more touches, how is it? Keeping continuing on in the game.
Running back is just a field. Just getting in the rhythm. Not only me, but with my offensive line as well. And when my numbers call, I just got to go execute. And one thing that we believe in, Coach Donte preach all the time: be physical and bring that physicality. And I feel like we did that at the line of scrimmage today.
What did it mean to have a game like this, and how did you shake off the frustration of having those big runs called back by penalty?
That's just part of the game. You know, we just got to be more disciplined. We got to hone into our craft and just go like 1-0 each and every day. Penalties, I mean, that's just part of the game, you know, so, I mean, you can't be frustrated. I don't always make the right cuts either, you know, so I got things on my behalf I got to go clean up.
Keaontay, if your number is called, what do you need to do in order to prepare to carry more of the load?
It's just, one, it depends on the situation. Two, it just depends on where we're in the game as well. I mean, I'm very confident in my play. I'm very confident in my teammates as well. It was like 4th and 1, and I think we needed it. And Coach Donte was like, "Man, we need this right here." I'm like, "I got it," you know. And that's just how confident we is as a team, and we just went out there and executed.
Donte, when you lose a guy like Drake early in the game, how crucial is it to have Keaontay kind of carry the load, especially down the stretch as well?
Very crucial. I mean, that's why we're fortunate to have big time backs here. You know, we have multiple guys that have started at even other places or here. So, you know, we're in a good situation where we got running backs we can depend on.
Keaontay, what was that scene kind of like after Drake's injury? You guys all went up to him as he was getting onto the cart. You know, what do you even say to him in that type of situation?
Just keep your head up. I mean, Drake come in every single day and work his butt off. I mean, he treat every single day like game day. So see a player like that go down, I mean, the whole team felt it, you know, and I could tell some of the guys felt it when I even came on the sideline, and some of the coaches was holding them back because they just wanted to go see how he was, you know. So, of course, losing a player like that in this type of environment, you know, it sucks, you know, but at the end of the day, we got to have a 1-0 mentality and just the next man up.
Donte, how did Keaton handle the news when you told him Jackson was going to play and rotate with him?
To be honest, he handled it great. You know, he's still the leader on his team. He's won a lot of football games here. He started a lot of football games here, so there's not a problem there because, you know, all we're about, like I say, doing what we need to do to win the football game. So he still had a great day today, 15 for 21, 204 yards, 2 touchdowns, and, you know, he did the things that we have to do to make sure we win this game.
Keaontay, within the huddle, what was that like, kind of just going back and forth between two quarterbacks?
Between the quarterbacks?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like there was no drop off. I mean, whoever's in the game, we just got to go out there and execute. I mean, that's something that we work on in practice as well. So, I mean, having that transition, that wasn't a problem.
Chris, how much help did you get from the defensive line today? Because personnel's starting to dwindle there. We saw Maximus Gibbs get a lot of snaps, and Colin Mobley also got in. What were you seeing up front?
I mean, up front, I think Thule had 2 sacks, Trey Jackson had a sack, Jake Lichtenstein had a sack. So, I mean, shoot, whenever you have four big plays on a QB like that, you know, as somebody in the secondary, I mean, you know, I'm always happy about that. But at the end of the day, there were too many explosive plays, and, you know, we just got to clean everything up as a unit to help clean that up. But, you know, overall, I was very happy with the entire defense's play, especially my front four. They did what they were supposed to do out there.
Donte, from what you saw, how did it change the offense just not having Drake available for that second half?
I wouldn't say it changed the offense truly because we had the lead. So it's about what we needed to do to win the line of scrimmage, right? I'm all about shoot. If we win every game by 1 point, I'm just happy we won. So at the end of the day, I was happy the way that we ran the football. I mean, we had 44 rushes today. I can't tell you the last time that probably SC had 44 rushes. So just something like that was something that I'm proud about. Not only were it's 44 rushes, but it was 44 rushes that were productive.
Without Drake, do you sense that maybe this might be a more run-centric offense going forward?
I think we're going to do what we need to do because at the same time, he was out for a series, and we still passed the ball, went down, and, you know, Gary Bryant scored a big-time touchdown on the corner route. So we're going to do what we need to do for that particular play. We have a lot of guys in here that we have confidence in. You know, shoot, Taj Washington was freshman All-American last year, you know, so Gary Bryant's called big passes, right? Malcolm Epps calls big passes. You know, we hope that Trey comes back soon. Just the list goes on. So we have a lot of other guys that need to step up and will step up.
How'd you feel seeing Jackson respond immediately though and lead 2 touchdown drives in those first 2 series?
I feel great. I mean, like I say, if any of our guys score a touchdown, any of our guys productive, I'm going to feel great about it. Just like if any of our guys make a mistake, I'm going to get on them. So it's not just about Jackson, it's about this team.
With the alternating quarterbacks, is the plan eventually to decide on one quarterback, or do you plan on alternating like this throughout the rest of the season?
We're going to do what we need to do to win that particular ball game, so I can't tell you that.
Coach, when Drake went down, the sideline seemed to deflate. What was the message at halftime to rally the troops?
The score was 0-0. So it doesn't matter what happened in the first half. It was 0-0. We knew what we needed to do. I wanted to win the line of scrimmage on offense and defense. And we still had to go out there and fight. That's why a football game is 60 minutes. It's not 30. It's 60. So the message was loud and clear what we needed to do.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.